Blessings to you for taking the time to have me part of your reality. My name is Cynthia Sukvardith, and I also go by Anudak, which is my last name. Welcome to a space of healing, spiritual perspectives, my adventures, and my life. I enjoy creating through outlets of vlogging, 18 plus solo sexual art, journaling, crocheting, tarot readings. I have 3 lovely decks that really align with me. So enjoy reading. I'm currently obsessed with Dan Brown books. Right now I'm reading The Deception Point. I just finished reading, my first Dan Brown book was The Lost Symbol, and then I read Angels and Demons. Highly recommend his books if you like solving puzzles. At the moment, I'm currently learning Spanish through Lingoda and more video editing, so the video output can match my energy. Video editing is my least favorite to do out of all of those activities, but because I'm all for aesthetics, I will make it work. I got this. Astrology, anything esoteric is my passion. I've gotten into it in a few of my other videos, so I won't get too much into it now, but know that I love everything that you cannot see that works with you, for you, around you. My big 6 are Leo Sun, Scorpio Moon, Libra Rising, Leo Mercury, Cancer Mars, and Gemini Venus. I'm saying this to say I want to align with my astrology baddies. I want to pop off on learning more about astrology, more of the scientific, true way of using it alongside your birth chart and life. Please comment below what your big 6 are. Let's talk about it. I love learning about all signs. Please let me know. I brought y'all more close and personal. Yes, I'm wearing Snorlax pajama bottoms with a really awesome top. It's just the vibe of tonight, okay? The time of reintroducing seems so appropriate for now, as I'm walking away from something I invested in for a long time. I knew I wanted to shift from OnlyFans for a while. I truly didn't know how it was gonna happen. I kept thinking I'm gonna land something else and that's gonna push me towards getting away from OnlyFans. I didn't think it was gonna be that I am choosing to walk away from OnlyFans, not knowing what I'm exactly leaving it for, just the fact that I know it doesn't serve me anymore. As soon as it hit New Year with the Mercury retrograde ending, something about how all these old ways of thinking, all my old desires, like they just didn't seem true for me anymore. Like, as soon as it hit January 1st, I was like, what do you want? None of that. This work had been showing me a lot of resistance for quite some time. Twitter started doing its change, whatever it's still doing, so marketing on there became more difficult. Because being on OnlyFans itself, their constant change of requirements and what's allowed, what's not allowed, and the inconsistency with pay, it made me more sure that I don't want anything control of my income. Every time I got annoyed with the site, it showed me this is not what I want to do. It's really funny. It usually takes for me to be so annoyed with there could be, annoyances that happen day, but when those annoyances snowball to a huge point and I reach that point, that's when I'm completely over things. And it's hilarious because that's usually the best moment for me to learn, is when I'm so fed up with something. I'm like, what the fuck? I invested into this and this is what it's doing. I'm really grateful though for my time with OnlyFans. It was a journey of empowering my confidence within myself, within strangers, clearly. That led me to being confident towards the people in my life at the time. It was a nice stepping stone towards it. During my time with OnlyFans as well, I got to learn about my vulnerability by putting myself out there like that for anyone to see. I just felt so ready to be seen. Such an interesting take that I did the route of OnlyFans, like literally posting my body for anyone and anywhere to see. And that's what brought me to coming out of my shell, to finding my authenticity, to finding my voice, to finding my confidence. It took me doing that it couldn't have come out any other way for me. I feel like I truly believe that. I truly fucked around and found out myself through sex work. A really unexpected, sexy journey. I'm gonna take all the skills that I learned for entrepreneurship, my business, creatively, socially, financially, and keep applying them with my new lens of life towards the things I'm trying to achieve now, the things I just simply want to do now. I'm gonna take all of those lessons and have it ingrained, have it integrate. Even though OnlyFans itself didn't come out fruitful and what I actually thought, what I hoped to be, it still came with all of that. That's something, you know, I can take with me forever, constantly expand on. It's part of tools that have made me really optimistic about life. It makes me feel like I can be here. The starting tools of how to truly live here, and it's not following any quote, it's not following anyone else's routine, it's truly following your inner guide. I still see myself being an advocate for positivity in the sex industry and the sex space. I want to turn it around. I want to turn the industry around. I don't know how I want to do it, but I know I really want to. It means something to me to try to do it. Sex is really healing. It's so powerful. It's such a neutral energy that can be used for something so magical if you really tap in to yourself. Of course, you can enjoy sex as just a physical means as it is. That's how, you know, most of the world enjoys it. Once you tap into that spiritual essence of what it can really do for you, what it can do for your manifestations, what it could do for the person you're having sex with, what it could do for yourself when you're having sex with yourself, it really changed my life. It's honestly one of the reasons I thought I should hold on to this longer, OnlyFans, just because I felt like I really want to be a figurehead in that. So does that mean I have to stay in this? But it just probably means I can always come back to the industry itself, and I don't think I'm ever gonna come back to OnlyFans. I'm not gonna delete my OnlyFans because I have 700 media on there. I was so shook when I saw that. I was like, 700? I'm gonna keep it because I'm gonna look through my old pictures because I think they're still hot. I still like taking 18 plus photos, media, without the intention to sell it. Like, it's simply that I just simply want to do it. Sports Illustrated. But y'all really got to see a huge ego death about this. Huge epiphanies, realizing, yeah, this didn't turn out at all like I thought. I thought I was gonna get, you know, some big recognition for, oh wow, you take really good pictures. Oh wow, you have a really good work ethic, working so hard, here you go. Or just like, I don't know. I thought a big break was gonna come from me working so hard at this. That's okay for me to think that. It's what I knew at the time, and I'm going to take that with so much grace and so much love. Now I just know more. Now I've experienced more. That's the point. Now I'll take this and go into my next step. Yes, here's my little world going on right now. Sitting with my little corner of things. I got the snackies in here. You know, we got some shrimp crackers, some pillows, Reese white chocolate cups. I had mama noodles. Then we got my plants. Look at the little propagated one shining through so well. My lovely tarot decks. My first one, my nature spirit one, my second one, which is more of an ancestor one, and is more of like a Lemuria, Atlantis, light code one. I feel they all connect. Honestly, they were all gifted to me. I felt like every time I got gifted a new deck, it was almost like a spiritual initiation. So these decks really go alongside with my personal journey and development within divination. My lovely crochet blanket. She's doing so well. She's doing so big. Y'all want to see it? I haven't even double checked how long this is. I'm going to be working on it for such a long time. I bought this much yarn balls left to do. I already did 2 of these colored ones. This white one is just like the outline. Hey, she's at a good length right now. She's like, if I just cover from my neck. We're going into the thigh. If we're starting at the neck, we're going into the thigh. Okay, at the head. A little bit, we're getting onto the waist. Oh my gosh, progress. Intentionally made the white lines different sizes. Keeps things fun, it keeps things interesting. Just never know. I'm not even going with a certain pattern. It's literally what I feel like when it reaches the white time. For the colored ones, I'm trying to do around like 10-11 rows. Again, not perfecting this at all. I don't like specific measurements sometimes. Too impatient for that, if I'm being honest. That's why I don't bake. Last time I baked something, it was rock fucking hard. I'm not trying to negate myself into saying I won't ever bake again and I'm not a good baker, but I'm just saying I know my strengths. It's really movement. Happy with how the blanket's going. It's already getting a little bit heavy. It's really fun to just bring it everywhere I go. If I go to a cafe, it comes with me. We have this little cute thrift tote bag from Junkies that I just carry my blanket in. It's at that point now. I had the cutest idea that I will always just be working on a blanket. Maybe I'll be working on other crochet projects as well. Mainly a blanket on this kind of project is perfect for me because it's just endless. Like, again, I'm not thinking about measurements. With clothes, I gotta measure. I gotta be specific. With this, I don't. It helps with me doing something while kind of turning my brain off. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I'm trying to say it calms me down. I don't know why I came out like that. Yes, I'm all about color. Standing super strong in color. Last year, I was bringing in way more color than I normally have. This year, all colors just go together. I don't give a fuck, okay? Much going on right now. So much different colors going on right now. But I like it. Would I go out like this? Potentially. Who knows where I'm going? I won't be allowed in the club like this. But I'm having a good start to the year in hibernation. This is my hibernation season. This corner. I'm truly in love with all of my hobbies and everything I do and everything I invest in. I'm so in love. I'm so in love with my life. So in love. January was full practiced effort into surrendering control. This is a practice to do at any moment to avoid or release expectations and disappointments. During this month, I can say I caught disappointments and expectations much faster. Not to say any of this is a race, except in clearly Leo fashion when you just compete with yourself. Intentionally using Capricorn's energies, I've heightened my relationship with my inner world, coming into more understanding of why I think the way I do and why I do the things I do. Balancing equilibrium within has been an intentional effort since Libra season, but I felt like there was a heightened knowing or understanding of the equilibrium I had inside. Like, I knew when I was off center. I knew when and what were bothering me. If I didn't want to dive into it then because it was more deep and profound, then I wouldn't. Everything I did was based on how I felt. It was really good. In another video, I get more specific about using Capricorn's energies alongside my 4th house nadir, which Capricorn which Capricorn is in for me. That video won't be made till a couple more months, but it'll be my winter astrology video 2024. Something I'm learning how not to rush myself on are physical accolades of achievement. For me, that meant having a place of my own that I could register my government IDs to. Also meant having my own car, as having a car was such a for me. These had been my main focuses of achievement since entrepreneurship in 2022 of November. A lot of this programming had a lot to do with what I wanted to feel to be successful, what I wanted to feel secure and safe. Lots of superficial things and old paradigms plagued these thoughts of success. Truthfully, for a bit, it felt like for me to dive into my spiritual work, I had to have a house first, I had to have the car first, all these physical things, so I could just tell others, hey, let me show you how to turn your dreams into reality by being the proof first. Now I understand what I meant to actually teach is to show others how to find fulfillment. Fulfillment before those physical things. Those physical things are great to have, you know, they're great moments of celebration, they're great accolades, but they are not reasons and causes for fulfillment and happiness. Can they talk back to you? Are they even living and breathing? Don't need it. You didn't need it before, and you didn't need it after. I thought for a while, how would anyone believe what I'm doing is true, that it works? I've learned that it's by being the proof itself. Nothing to vocally prove in a way of, oh, I did it, no excuses for you. No. It's more if others find inspiration in what I'm doing by simply continuing what I'm doing, then that's the magic touch. I don't need to prove to anyone what I'm doing works because I know it works. Heart, mind, body, I know it all to be true. Now it's up to you if you want to believe me or not. Nothing at this point will negate my path or vision. So if you do or don't, it won't change a thing for me. Ending January with this self-confidence I haven't felt since 2022. Signing up and going to a gym brought up that reminder for me recently. I just feel so good in who I am and what I'm doing. Sure, as of right now, there's no tangible steps on bringing these visions to life, but I have full trust in the enlightened action and rest in between. I really feel I'm in flow. I trust in the balance I set for myself and adore maintaining daily. I say adore because it makes each day more fun for me. I see it as the relationship with myself, bringing in different perspectives, bringing in different feelings. Then I spend the day balancing it out. Or you enjoy having lots of Libra placements like me. Scale, scale, scale. If you would like to follow my daily adventures, I post every day on my Instagram, which is linked to my profile or right here. Love to engage with y'all, so please leave comments. DMs I don't get to as much. Please leave comments. I'm also very active on TikTok, very active on Twitter as well for my baddies that are over legal age. Feel free to dive into my world. Yes?
Can Rune hang out with you?
Yeah. Come in here. Come here, Angel. Rune. Hi, Rune. I love when people engage with my older posts as well. I'm not about making fun of anyone for liking old pictures of mine. Oh my god, they checked out my profile. That's the point of me being on social media. For me personally, I'm speaking for myself. Everything that I post on social media, as old as it is, they're all intentionally still there. Like, I actively go through my social medias to see what I still want out there or not. I'm very proud of my posts. It's really why I have social media, to share me with you. Thank you for being here and watching this video in full. If you made it to the end, why aren't you subscribed yet, sexy? Subscribe. Also, if you have made it to the end, please put down some kissing emojis. I appreciate the view regardless. Until then, See you soon, sexies. I love you so much.